that cut out. Okay. I still am like the same person on the inside, and I still have the same. I mean, not the same, but like relatively the same. You know what I mean? Like, um, but I'm just so much quieter, so much more. I don't know. Submit. I don't want to say submissive. That sounds dirty, but I just and I've lost I've lost my ability to make mistakes. I become a perfectionist at hanging out with people. I guess that's just what like well I don't know. I don't like saying never mind. You see? Even now I'm not fucking speaking my mind. Ah. Okay, I was watching the cornbread video and I did have one critique. I was talking about I at one point I was talking about going to a monster truck rally with this kid. I don't know what I called him Pigeon. And then I said something about he plays sticks with recess. And then I switched into a story about a different person, different kid, who's from second grade. Who I don't remember. I named him Circular Saw, and I told him, then I told a story about the spelling bee with Circular Saw, and yeah, that's true. But the story I was talking about was related to this that I meant to be talking about was related to the sticks question or to the sticks thing, and I didn't actually answer that, or I didn't actually like go over that, and I felt like it was a real omission because I said he played with sticks at recess, and that's something that was against the rules in at Bear Brand at BBES. Like Miss Ward, the principal, was not having people playing sticks. But like we're kids, we want to play with sticks. So I like created this whole lore behind these sticks and sort of made it into like a faux martial arts thing, right? Because that's what kids do. They make beautiful systems for just playing with sticks, you know, like beautiful. Like there was a world back there, and like all the kids were playing with these sticks, like in this way that like I cultivated. But I was such a like I stuck to the rules so hard that I didn't even play with this. Like I didn't even use the stick. I just like hung around the people who played with sticks, and I told them. I didn't tell them what to do, but like I like led them in a way. I don't know. I regret not playing. It was called Nimbo. I played with those sticks. I played with sticks at my house in the same way. I, that was one of my first pioneering efforts. I did a lot of things. In fourth grade, we had to like get a chair from like the stacks every morning from the chair stacks. One morning I just didn't want to, so I just stood up for the whole day. And then like 2 weeks later, half the class standing up. I was such a pioneer. And then the teacher said that we have to, because there's like a second class that comes in that they switch, that we have to get those chairs out for the second class people so they don't have to get it out. And I'm like, what's the point? You know, like, I mean, obviously she knew that like we were gonna stop. She didn't like us standing up, which I was disobeying, man. But I was still quite, you know, I was always disobeying within the rules, because like really I want to disobey outside the rules, but I'm scared of breaking the rules because it's scary. I want to find love. I dated this girl. Okay, this is, yeah. I don't know. I couldn't see no. I dated this girl about a month ago. My second ever girlfriend. I just. It was like she was really nice, and like I liked her, but there was just like no connection. It was just so sad being in that like world with her, you know, like knowing what love is, and then knowing that that's not what we had, and then still like trying to like be nice, but also knowing that I didn't want to like continue this. It was just I felt like an asshole. But she's nice. She made me a really cool necklace that I'm not sure if I can wear anymore. Not because like it's traumatizing for me, but just because like I told everybody that she made this necklace, and I don't want to be like, that's your ex-girlfriend's necklace, dog. You can't wear that. I might wear it. I probably will. But okay. The point of this is because I lost my I don't talk like this, right? I don't talk in long form. I barely say more than a sentence at a time anymore. And they're good ass sentences, you know? They're like quality sentences, but I've lost my, I don't know, I don't want to call it bravado, my weirdo bravado. You know, I've lost my, I'm always, I've met tons of friends, right? And they're like good friends, like they make me happy, which is like good. But you wouldn't expect, based on what I'm about to say, for me to like still be happy. Like I feel like I can't, make mistakes around them, and that's my fault. Like, I mean, like obviously, like, you know, like I feel like, because like all the people I knew in high school, like I know them for a long time, you know. It's like we all screwed up, we all fucked up around each other, you know, and we were all just like nice about it and stuff. And I'm sure like this would be the same way, but you know, it's like everything's so fresh. It's like so fresh that it could be nothing in an instant, and you know, like maybe some like they'd expect me to just be like, oh well, we were just like barely, you know. But I don't think that's true, and I feel like I've become sort of a quiet. I don't know. I don't have my same. I've lost the ability to speak of my to speak with my emotional center anymore, and maybe I just need to be more comfortable. But I think I just need to take the leap, be more. I mean, I know what I have to do, you know. Oh my gosh, I talked about this in my last video. My fucking teeth. It's just this one teeth, you know. This one tooth, crooked. But I'm looking for love. That's my goal in life. But I won't find it if I keep being quiet. And I just sometimes when people look at me, you know, I just nod, squint my eyes and nod. You know, sort of wise man. I'm not a wise man. I mean, break, man. I don't even know what to talk about. Like, I do know what to talk about. I just talk about whatever comes into my mind, but I'm just not even like at that point in my, I'm maturing into a ghost. You know, I feel like who I should be, I've already been, and who I'm becoming is not the fullest version of myself. I'm not confident. I don't burst into rooms anymore. And it's not like I have to do that all the time. I'd just like to be able to, I don't know. I don't even know. We are living in Iowa City. I'm living in Iowa City. The city of angels, baby. I don't know anything. I think people, here's an idea. I think the more we know, the less we're happy. The more, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I want to say I talked about this in the other video, but analytics are ruining baseball. Oh my gosh, I think I did talk about something. I didn't like watch this part of the other video right before I made this, because that's what I watched like a few of it, like the bits, like whenever I came up with Cornhooligan. Cornhooligan popping off, by the way. We got 2 albums. One of them's beautiful. One of them people enjoy. Different albums. The one that's beautiful, I'm like the only one who thinks it's beautiful. But hopefully my one true love will also think that it's beautiful. And of course they will. Like, for sure. That's the first one. I just felt like there was so much more, like I said, in the last video, the corn video, I talked about coming of age. I was like, I'm coming of age right now. And that's what that album was. It wasn't a commentary on anything. It was just the thing. But like most songs, like you could have a song about coming of age, but like I think it was just really imperative that the album was coming of age, that wasn't the subject of anything, but that was what the album was. And I think that's like a really pure representation that doesn't happen often. And I think even though song-wise we don't compete with pretty much anything at all, just in general, I think we say we were unique in a way, you can have a unique chord progression or whatever, but a unique chord progression, tons of songs have unique chord progressions, the ways that most things are unique aren't unique, you can be unique in art for your unique style, but there are a shit ton of unique styles, it's still cool, it's still amazing, but I think the way that first album was unique, it was unique in a unique way. Double on there. And I mean, not that I think originality is the most important thing, but I think when you make something that you couldn't find anything you wouldn't know what the hell our influence was, I think it's amazing. I don't know if it's pure though, because I think being pure, like I was telling my friend Carl, anybody who's being authentic is going to be fairly normal, I think. Or if not anybody, but for the most part, like me, I think even now, even though I don't talk at all, I don't express myself anymore, I think I'm pretty authentic. I've been talking about how I hate how I'm not like this anymore. How I'm not Magnolia Schultz anymore. I'm mellow. Iowa City. I'm fucking mellow as hell. Mild-mannered to an insane degree. I did the thing I didn't like. I talk, and then I'm talking about something else entirely before I even know. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was talking about, normal people. No. Authentic people. Authentic people. I pointed, but I missed the camera. Authentic people are going to be, fairly normal most of the time. What I mean is, authenticity is not, for the most part, weirdness, if someone's, weird is maybe it's a mean word, but if someone's you can tell when weirdness is inauthentic, but they think it's unique or whatever, and it's when someone's that weird, or all of their interests fall into, here's what scrap that. Well, don't scrap the concept, but scrap my really horrible explanation of it. Was I zooming in? I'm sorry, I keep messing with my hair. My hair is so much longer now. When someone, I'll preface this by saying, obviously I've got no clue what I'm talking about. When someone is authentic, they're relatively normal because they're living in the world, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm going to keep saying it. And I'm going to say it right. I've been trying to say it for 3 minutes, but I'm going to actually say it. I took a journey today. It's beautiful. I took a beautiful, beautiful journey. A lot has changed since I last. I don't count
describing movies from my head. I haven't watched it, but I'm sure it's just a really horrible way I tried to recapture the magic of that first video. I hate to be self-deprecating because like I'm like criticizing myself, but that's exactly why I'm not who I want to be anymore. Who I was is not who I want to be, but but I want to be the kind of person who I was. Um, Someone who's confident in themselves, I guess. And I am. I'm like, because I'm never not me, but I'm just not expressive anymore. And maybe this will fix it. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting what I'm gonna say. Okay, we're gonna talk about trail mix. Okay, everybody knows who trail mix is. If you watched the last video, wait, there's nothing to talk about trail mix. We haven't talked in like a long time. I think we're still cool, and I want to give her an Olivia Rodrigo ticket, but also like it's one Olivia Rodrigo ticket. She's probably not going to take it, because I can't use it because my friend sold his, that bastard. When Kyle, you bastard. Now I got one Olivia Rodrigo ticket. I mean, I would have bought it from him, like, cause like I could tell, like he was like, oh, that's like way too late. Like he was like, just buy it, and then he was like, that's probably too much money. Like I could tell he meant that. And he didn't say that, but like I could tell, like he was like wasn't like wanting to buy the ticket anymore. But I didn't have enough money to buy it off of him right then. I should have been like, yo, just like hold on to it, and I'll like pay you back for it in like a month. And then I would have like given someone a pair of tickets because I wouldn't have gone. Or I would have found someone to go with. But now I got like a single Olivia Rodrigo ticket, and I kind of like I don't know what to do with it. Should I sell it? Damn. Did I say a lot has happened since the last song? It's true. I've taken my first sip of alcohol. There's a lot of things I want to say. So I might just hope that my mom is not watching this. Alcohol, weed, blowjob given. I'm not given, received. Mushrooms. And beautiful piano music. Joe Bacon. Have I eaten any new foods? I've ate some like poorly made Thai food. I guess there's just a lot of things. Sewers. I've been in the sewers with Ben. I performed live with Corn Hooligan. That was a beautiful night. I've had so many beautiful nights since then. Recorded another album. Well, recorded 2 albums because this came out before. It's been over a year, and it's so sad. Like all of those moments, like when we played croquet, gone. You know, it's like over a year. Like it's just so far in the past now. You know, so lots of my best friends are my bud. I don't know if I guess okay. It's like crooked, right? Like, is my mouth just crooked on my face? Is that a thing that can happen? Or am I just like, is my head always like a little tilted? Like, it's like, I don't know. I can't tell if I'm attractive or not. I think I'm a little attractive. Like, I'm not ugly. But I'm not like, I don't know. I think I'm attractive enough. This is attractive, this hair. I'm an art major now. Let's talk about art. I don't have any technical skills, but I just draw, and it's lovely, and I think I'll get better, and I think I'll be really good. But oh my gosh, I follow a bunch of like artists, and not like famous artists, like just like artists in like the punk scene in Houston. And oh my gosh, they're like so amazing, and it's like they've had like, I'm assuming they might have. Maybe one of them goes to U of H, low key, but I think that they haven't had any like really formal experience like me taking art class in college, you know. And it's like they're making these like wonderful compositions, cranking them out. I think most of them are abstract. Some of them are, I don't know what I'm doing, like doing like punk-ish compositions, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is like amazing. And I'm just like, I don't know, I hate how I'm comparing myself to those people. But I also love it. Like, I love their art. I follow a few of them on Instagram. I made a deconstructed club song. Life is beautiful. I really do love life, and I'm really like, relatively like, I've got no like major recurring bits of sadness. This is the only thing. By this I mean me not being me. I'm a quiet guy now. I'm a shy guy. I'm shy. I was just like me and like, I haven't been shy since the sixth grade. I don't even think I was particularly shy in the sixth grade. I was probably the fourth grade was the last time I was really shy, you know? And it's like, I'm back to, I mean, I'm like fourth grade Matthew. I'm like thinking so much in here, and I'm just never putting it out there. And you know, I think I need to. I think I will. I just need to talk. I think I need to keep going is the thing. You know, like I'll start on something, and then if it's not doesn't come out great, like I don't know. I hate to say perfectionist because you know, people like nobody's a perfectionist because nobody makes anything perfect. You know, it's ridiculous to call yourself a perfectionist. That's what I say. You know, it's like someone's like, oh, I'm such a perfect, and I'm like, no, fuck it, no, you haven't made anything. I've never seen you make anything perfect. You know, it's like, you know, it sort of hurts their feelings, but. Okay, I don't say that, but I think that. Like, I don't say that. I don't say mean things to people. Maybe I should. I mean, yes, my facial expressions. That's another thing. That's what I've been doing. You know? Like, I'm constantly high on drugs. Yeah. That's beautiful, man. You know, I'm a big eyes guy. I'm not. Oh, maybe. I mean, I guess I'm both, right? I don't feel like I'm not myself when I'm saying, yes, you know. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not this expressive, but I'm somewhere in between. And you know. I like that I'm saying things right now that I don't like that I said or do. I think me doing like this kind of face, you know, is like a ridiculous thing to do. That's like get a grip, kid. And even that, like, okay, I'm getting too many like, but like that's what I don't do now. I used to, you know, like I never did, but like I could have made a list of like 10 things I said that like people around me did not like me saying that day, you know, not in like a racist way. I didn't say anything. I never said anything racist. I mean, I probably said a few things that were like racist in like levels. Probably more than a few, right? But like never anything that was like, oh my gosh, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm always looking for love. Really, every time I see anyone, I'm evaluating. Like, could I be in love with that person? And I feel like everyone should, right? Love is so beautiful that that should always be on your mind. That's my main goal. I want to be a famous artist. I'm trying to start being more like, not necessarily methodical, but creating like compositions now, because mostly I just like sketch stuff. But I've been doing, like, I did drawing that took me like 3 hours the other day. And like I do stuff in my head. Okay, here we go. This is, my legs are like they were in that last video. Oh, I'm doing that. Like, this would be something I should sketch. Not necessarily me, but these leg positions, these feet positions are nice to draw. See, I miss everybody from the hometown. I miss mom and dad. They're coming in tonight. Today. It's like 3 a.m. I miss Ben, Smith, Daniel, Laurel, McLean, Ethan, Dr. K, Caden, Ben, I think I said Ben, Ryan, my brother, Ashley, Amy. I guess I'll toss in, Avery Mokri. Miss Avery Mokri. Shout out to Avery. I miss Patra's Thai cuisine. Yo. I hope, I'm trying to get my parents to keep going there so they stay in business before I come back, Or, I gotta eat there at least 10 more times in my life. Miss Matt Finley. See, last year on this time I would call him Mr. Finley, Now he's Mr. Matt Finley. Nutran. Miss Nutran. There's gotta be some Jacob Gonzalez. I guess I miss Jacob Gonzalez. Haley Home. Shout out to Haley Home. But I do love it here, which is weird because I don't know how I can love it here but not love who I am here. I love the people I'm around, but I don't necessarily love how I am when I'm around. But I don't hate how I am when I'm around them. It's just I don't know. I guess I just feel guilty for not being who I could be. Maybe I'm just holding myself to a higher standard. I guess it's, okay. I was talking about I hate to say it, but I guess it's it's some sort of anxiety in a way. And I guess I just feel I've got so much of a beautiful personality that for it to be repressed. I'm not blossoming. I'm blossoming. My life is blossoming, but my expression of myself is the one thing that's not. But I am overall really happy here. Been really happy the last 3 years. I think I've been one of that probably 98th percentile, 99th percentile in happiness. Shout out to me on that. But let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what I should do for this last stretch of the video. Should I get more philosophical? I don't even know it. I'm looking at these chairs. These office chairs. I don't know how much philosophy I've got in me, really. I said the thing about authenticity. What have I been thinking about lately? There was something big. Morality. Acting in good faith. I think that's the only, there's no way to measure good faith, but as far as your individual person, oh my gosh, you gotta stop peeking there. If you're acting in good faith or not, as far as who you are. So it's there's no way I can know whether you're acting in good faith. I can get a generally pretty good idea of who's acting in good faith, who's not. I mean, I can definitely tell who's not. And it's maybe I couldn't prove it half the time. Half the time I probably could prove it. You knew what you were doing whenever you fucked us over, which is not good. But I think that's the only way. That's the way to be good, to genuinely just live your life believing that you're doing good. And I think there's some people. People will just say they're believing they're doing. Well, then you're not acting in good faith. If you're just lying, even if you're lying to yourself, you're not acting in good faith. But that's the key to a happy world, a happy people acting in good faith. Anything else maybe is more practical. Maybe even utilitarianism is more practical. But as far as world of forms, the perfect world, it's just everybody acting in good faith. I had something good before I had talked about the good faith garbage. See, I'm calling all the things that I say garbage. I'm a beautiful man with beautiful ideas. I need to. I think when maybe I hate to say this, maybe I need to lead more. You know, like I tell people, oh, I'm a follower, but I'm not. I don't follow shit. I'm not like a leader, but I do what I say. I do what I want to do, and I want people to, enjoy me, and I want people to partake in what I want to do. Like I want to do the things I want to do with people I like, and I guess that's sort of leading in a way if you're driving what's happening. But I do. I don't like people who lead for the most part, in like a real sense, like group projects. Oh my gosh! Like obviously, like someone taking the reins is important. It's necessary, but I despise it. I just do whatever they tell me to do. But I guess this is me procrastinating on homework. The last time I did this because I was sad in the midst of a breakup that only lasted a week. Shout out to that relationship. That was actually a great relationship overall. Good times. Best one I've had. I've had two. Low battery. Survivor, season 42. Great start. Episode 3 just aired. I really need to audition for the show. Maybe this could be my audition. It's too long. They would not listen to this. But who knows? And I probably wouldn't be myself around them either. I mean, I would be myself, but I wouldn't be like this, Like I think maybe. No, I don't know. I wonder. There are things I missed that I didn't. Now I feel bad. People I missed. I don't know did I say Daniel and Mackenzie? Maybe not. Tyler Binkley? Yeah, I miss him. I miss Saldana. Raj Sheffield. And there's just a whole bunch of, there's a whole world that's in the past now. And I knew it was going to be, but I didn't know what the past was. I feel like it's here. I feel like I'm here right now. And I don't know if it will continue to be like this. It feels like it will. Well, that's just because this is just like a present state of being. But curled up on the floor of a conference room. This is a beautiful jacket. Shout out to Mom for this jacket. I look alright right now. I've got to do Japanese homework after this, then go to sleep, and then go to Japanese, and then see my parents for a while. I'll probably like see them, but then I gotta do homework. So then I have like the free afternoon just in case like anybody wants to, the free like nighttime just in case anyone wants to hang, or in case my parents want to hang again, which they will. I'll probably hang with them, I guess. I guess this one didn't have as many stories as the last one. I'm sure I've got stories to tell. Like, life has not been uneventful. My hair's looking good. It looks pretty good from the back. Looks pretty good from the front too. I'm spread eagle right now, which is not great. Yeah. I'm sorry I did that. I talked about Monster Truck Kids last time, so I'm not gonna do it again. I've got nothing more to. I really don't have anything more to say about Monster Truck Kids except I'm sorry if it felt like I was like
directing anger towards them. It just like, I guess there wasn't not anger. Oh my gosh, do you ever have like, when you sort of think about certain groups of people, is there ever like a specific like setting? Like for some reason, when I think about monster truck kids, I think of my like elementary school art room, because I think that's where someone like really, like, I don't even know who, but someone like really talked about monster trucks, like in that art class. And like, so like that's just like associated with monster trucks with me now. Like I bet that happened to people. Oh my gosh, I was telling, oh my gosh, I hate when I'm just like, this is like a really uncomfortable position for y'all probably. It's an uncomfortable position for me to watch. I'm sorry, I did it like 2 or 3 times. Like even after I recognized that it was like not beautiful. I mean, it was, yeah, it wasn't beautiful, yeah. Dreams. I don't think any of us see images when we dream. See any visual things. Straight up. Like I think that it's just like a really intricate thought is what a dream is. Like we have no visual stimulus. Oh my gosh, what am I? I'm looking like Lewis from Meet the Robinsons right now. Like that's my bold, just sweeping claim that like I think everybody, you know, like what's more selfish? Thinking that everybody thinks like you or thinking that you're the only person who thinks like you? I don't have an answer to that. I think that everybody thinks like me. Maybe that's like, I mean, not selfish, self-centered is what I mean. Not selfish, you know, it's not selfish to think either of those things. But like, what's more egotistical, self-centered? Thinking that you're the only person who thinks like you or thinking that everybody thinks like you? I guess I would go with thinking that you're the only person who thinks like you. But I don't think there's a right answer. I think like there's an argument to be made for both sides. And I hate people who think there are right answers to everything. Like this kid in my rhetoric class. I'm not going to say names. But I could say names and no one would care because no one would care. Let's just say there's a Disney film that sort of resembles his name. His or her name, his or her or their. One of their names. Yeah, I don't think people see anything when we dream. Sorry. Like, I think that, like, you might like, oh, you're a little selfish weirdo. Maybe that's just you who doesn't see anything when they dream. Or maybe you do and you just, like, are a denier. No, I think we just, like, it's just like a thought and then our memory sort of fills in like a visual memory, but, like, there's actually never any, like, image. Like, I just dreamt abstract things and woke up with, like, feeling. That hasn't happened in a while. But like those like my like cuz like the thing that sort of backs my baseless claim that I just made is that I just wake up I wake up and then I like go back to sleep, but I don't like go back to sleep, you know what I mean? But I'm like thinking of things and those thoughts are more vivid. So I'm like, well, maybe when I'm in the deep slumber, the thoughts are just so intricate and vivid that my memory of those dreams fills in a visual that wasn't there. Because I don't remember like seeing anything, you know. Sometimes like I'm on the cusp of seeing anything. Like when I picture something in my mind, it feels like I'm on like the cusp of seeing it. But I just can't. And that like picture like something in your mind. Like every time like I tell myself to do that, it's always that guy from Star Wars. I think it's Grand Moff Tarkin is his name. That like old guy who was in like the first one who like died in the Death Star. The Death Star guy. Oh my god. Like I don't know why that's the guy I picture, but it's just like it's always like a face of him. And it's all those like wrinkles. I miss being in love. I miss it. I might make more of these. Nobody will watch them, you know, like it's a once a year thing. Like if I want people to watch it, like it's same with my like, you know, like my Instagram. Like if I want people to like it, you know, or like comment on it, like It just means I have to do it less, right? But I'm not do it less, this might be my thing, maybe I'll have maybe one of my friends will just really enjoy these and just watch them every time they come out. And who knows who that would be? Would it be a close friend of mine? Would it just be someone who's fairly close, but not super close? I don't know what the profile that guy is. Is it Aiden Anderson? Aiden, is it you? Are you even this far? Or is it is it you, Daniel? Yeah? Is it Jacob Gonzalez from high school? I'm going to pull out a Grady Harper. He's never seen any of these. He never will. Grady Harper is not watching this video. That is a fact. Oh my gosh. These teeth. It's always my teeth. My hair looks good. I love my hair. I love the way it just moves. I do look like a college student. I'll tell you that. My face sometimes it's too wide, it's kind of skinny in the front, but the head is big, so it just gets wide, it's oh, this is where his sort of face ends, but then you got these extra bits. Oh, I've been getting really into music. Maybe I enjoy it less, or I enjoy pop music, not pop music, but popular. Not I enjoy songs that connect people together. I feel I'm not enjoying those as much because I'm thinking too critically. And that's another, I talked about how analytics ruined baseball. I don't know if I did. I think I talked about them in the last video. How it's making it unfun to watch because they know exactly where the batter is going to hit the ball. So they put a fielder there. He catches it. There you go. Actually that's sort of, that's one thing, but the main issue is that I'm at 5%. That's an issue. Oh my gosh, there's so many things I need to say before the 5% runs out. Okay. Main issue is they realize that getting a single is no better than a walk, and not really they'd rather you strike out and hit a bunch of home runs than hit a bunch of singles and doubles, So now it's just you're either striking out, you're hitting a home run, and nobody's getting on base. There's no one there's no action in the it's just you. Anytime someone's on you just basically it's just someone walks and hits a home run, 5 people strike out, someone walks and hits a home run, and it's that's the game. There's no variety anymore because they know exactly how to optimize everything, and I think that's true. That probably extends there's no real heart and passion anymore because we realize that heart and passion doesn't fucking matter. As far as success goes, as far as efficiency goes, and we care so much about efficiency and success that we're losing all of the soul we put into things because soul isn't valued as much as it used to be. Oh my gosh, I forgot what I was talking about before this. It was so good too. I'm getting into the genius parts of the video right now. All the way from I don't want to get copyright claims, so I'm not going to sing Lucinda Williams Jackson, but I had no pictures with me and my second girlfriend. None. 0. I'm probably gonna post this on my story, my story for Instagram, but I'm gonna make sure that my mom can't see it and that the second ex-girlfriend can't see it. Not because I feel I've said anything mean, because she was really cool. She was nice. We just weren't compatible in a love sense and and I think we both recognize that. But just 'cause, I don't know, maybe be awkward. Even first girlfriend, trail mix. Ex-girl, first, I don't know, should I say, whatever. Even though, if I talked about, which I did, on the first video, Like I talked about them. I didn't like try to hide the video from them because like it's all like it's like good humor and like we had a good like rapport. But like that's how like weird this relationship was for me. It's like I don't know, like I feel like I never was able to talk honestly with her. Like in the same way that, I haven't been able to talk honestly in general, I mean I can talk honestly, but I haven't been able to like I haven't been able to monologue, I guess, or even have like a really like I mean I've had like dialogue, but like I haven't felt comfortable enough in like going beyond what people ask me, I guess. And same with that like it was just like I don't know. It was all these like things I'm talking about how I can't like talk to people in like the same expressive way and like here as oh my gosh, I'm looking in the video. I'm trying to figure. I keep playing with my hair. I'm so sorry. But no, I think it looks good. I think it's a really attractive thing for me to do actually. That maybe playing with my nose is not as attractive. I don't know what I was talking about. I've lost probably a lot of things, but I think I found I've always like this is who I want to be, who I am, but I am who I want to be, but I'm not as expressive as I want to be. But I guess that's like part of, like I don't get the impression that I'm just like completely like not who I want to be right now, because I feel like I am. I'm just, I don't know. I guess I just fear doing this in front of people live. Maybe they'll watch a video like the people I'm talking about and they'll be like, "Come on, Matthew, you're you're such a cool and interesting guy. Just be more yourself, all right? Like, come on, dog." Wait, I'm gonna title this part 3, but I'm gonna release it in reverse order. 3, 2, 1. The first 2 parts are like 10 seconds each. One of them I was so in my head that I couldn't even start talking like this, and the second one it just like cut off. Like I broke out of my head here, and I feel like this is all it takes is like me like taking like this sort of leap of faith. Look at this. I guess I'll upload this to YouTube while I do my Japanese homework. There's a lot I have in my mind. I might make more of these. I didn't make this out of okay, I don't know if I got into this earlier because I remember like these like sort of stems and then I just sort of shot the other way. But you don't do that in normal conversation, I don't think. Oh, I forgot that last stem. You see, that just happened. I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about this thing that I thought I was starting to talk about earlier, but then I like shot away, and then I did that again, like while I was saying that. Okay, that part didn't make sense, and now that part didn't make sense, now I'm scared the whole like nothing I'm saying is making sense, but I don't think that's the case. Webkins. Do they die? Is that a myth? Like, is that an actual thing that can happen to your webkin? Like, are they dead because you don't love them? Is that how, like, are all my webkins dead? Like, or is that just like the common misconception about webkins? I think I'm actually gonna plug in and keep talking. I probably shouldn't talk for too long. I probably should stop talking right now. I keep touching my nose. I'm sorry if that's upsetting you. Peace and love.